Hello, I'm Jen Berger with the American Parkinson's Disease Association here in St. Louis. I'm so happy that you are here. You showed up to a level 2 strength and cardio class today where we're going back to the basics, folks. We're going back to strength and cardio. We're going to do some legs, some arms. We're going to do a 3-minute cardio burst, and then we're going to go back and repeat it. You'll do all those legs and arms 2 times. If you're at home, you need some weights. If you don't have any weights, go ahead and raid your pantry cabinet, grab some soup cans or green bean cans, water bottles, something to give you a little added resistance. We'll be here about 15 minutes. We're going to warm up and get to our fun stuff and then stretch out at the end. If at any point in time you need to take a break and run to the restroom, do anything like that, you can just hit that pause button on the device you're working out with me on, and we can, when you come back, I'll be right where you left me. We're going to go ahead and start with the stretch. So here's the deal. Whether you're at home or in my room, your weights need to be either underneath your chair or on top of your chair. Safety first. We'll go ahead and start with those 2 deep breaths, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Board, and I'll move around so you can see me too. Are you okay back there? We can move your chair over maybe a little bit closer to Klein so you can see me. All right. Those of you at home, if you're seated, I can give you some seated modifications too, because I got some seated guys in my class. There we go, Board, and I got you now. I got you now. All right, we ready? 2 deep breaths, in through that nose, out through that mouth. Let's go all the way up. Nice big breath in. Filling up those lungs, stretching it to the ceiling, and then giving me a nice big exhale on the way down. And then we'll do number 2 here, in through the nose, all the way up. Steve out of town still, Jesse? Steve must still be out of town. Exhale it out. Is that what he said? Okay. And then let's roll those shoulders back right here. I think you were right. I think there was like 3 different or 2 different places he was going to be. Yeah. Big rotations back, big circles. We'll go 2 more back, 2, and 1. And now let's go forward. Forward circles right here, big circles. Squeezing that chest, stretching out that upper back. For 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's take that head, turn it from side to side right here. Big head and neck rotations. We'll work that body all the way from the top to the bottom. Big rotations. Let's go 1 more to the side. All right, now we'll go chin to chest, so look to the ground. And then we'll take it all the way back up. Chin to chest. And all the way back. And 1 more, chin to chest. And all the way back. Continuing on down that body, we'll do those big push and pulls. Let's go. Reach for me. Big reach out. And then take it back and squeeze those shoulder blades, opening up that chest. Long arms as we push. And then take it back and pull. Big push. And pull. Big push. Long arms. And then pull. Let's do 2 more. Push. And pull. Last one here. Big push. And pull. We'll put those hands on those hips now. Standing up nice and tall. We're just going to rotate through that belly button side to side right here. Big rotations at that waist. Big rotations. Try to look over that shoulder if you can. Get a little bit bigger range of motion through that torso. One more. And then come back to center. We'll keep those hands on those hips and start thinking about that lower half of that body as we tap those heels out right here. Dig those heels in the ground. When you're ready, you can go ahead and add those arm swings to it. Start adding that coordination piece to it, working those opposites if you can. Giving me big rotations all the way through those shoulders, all the way forward, all the way back, digging those heels in. Still standing up nice and tall for me. Digging those heels in. I know it is. We could just stay right here for the next 45 minutes. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're just going to march it out. We're going to bring those knees up. Now this little high knees that we're doing here, We're going to bring back 3 more times throughout this workout. So let me tell you, I told you a little bit about what we're looking at here. I got a leg exercise and an arm exercise. Oh, bring in the elephants, Borden, bring in the elephants. I got a leg exercise and an arm exercise. We'll repeat it twice. All right, 1 minute of work each time. Then we'll set those weights down. I'll put 3 minutes on the clock. We'll get that heart rate up for a full 3 minutes. And we'll go back and repeat it. I got 3 sets. We'll finish off in our chair with a big cardio burst. Nope, core burst. And then I will set you free. But right now, let's go ahead and march it out for the last 20 seconds. Now, increase that pace a little bit. Bring those knees up a little bit higher. Maybe go a little bit faster. 10 seconds left here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Yep. Cindy traveled from her chair. You can put one right here, Amanda. Cindy's traveling. She traveled all the way. All right. Are you ready? Grab those weights. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with legs, and then we're going to go right into our arms. Hi, Fozzie. All right. If you are seated, my guys, those weights are going on those knees. Do you want weights? Or you're not doing weights today, Nance? No? Okay. Those weights are going to go on those legs. You're doing knee raises, Borden. So, Nancy, all you're going to do is you're just going to lift those knees up just like this. The rest of us are going to go right into our first exercise, which is those weighted squats. So those feet are hip width apart. Those shoulders are back. Like I said, we're keeping it basic today. Nothing fancy. Working legs and arms. All right. Sitting back into it or lifting those knees with those weights. 1 minute of work. Let's go all the way down, all the way up. And you're just lifting those knees, Nancy and Jim. I think Nagla's getting you some weights, Fozzie. Sitting back into it, keeping those chests up, coming all the way back up, sitting into it, coming right back up. Hey, girl. All right, Fozzie. You all set, sitting back into it. Every time we show up to something, it's nothing longer than a minute. All right, you guys decide how far you're going down on these squats. The further you get down, the more challenging it is. Keep those chests up for me, though, okay? Don't drop those chests. We got 15 seconds left. Come all the way up out of that squat. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake those legs out. We'll forget about those for a second. Seated is going to look the same whether you're seated or standing. We're going to dig those elbows into those sides. Your palms are going to face up. See how my palms are facing up? We're going to do an angled bicep curl. So we're going to come right at that 45-degree angle into that curl and then straight back down. Nice and slow, 1 full minute. When you're ready, let's go right here. Just curling it up. Nice and slow. Whether you're seated or standing, this looks the same. Making sure those elbows are staying tucked into those sides. Coming into that full extension out of that curl. Over halfway done on here. And then we're going to take it right back to either those knee raises or those squats. Y'all are so quiet today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. All right. If you're standing, those weights are long by your side. If you're seated, Doug, we're going to put those on our knees and just lift our knees into that knee raise. All right, Nancy and Borden? Feet hip width apart for the rest of us. All right, you doing knee raises, Cindy? All right, here we go. Squatting it out. 1 minute. Let's go right here. Either knee raises or squats. Sitting back into it. Protecting those knees by leading with those bums, keeping those chests up. That's a perfect way to know whether you're doing a squat right or not. Having that chair right behind you like you're sitting into a chair. Yep. Sitting back into it. Now remember, every time we show up to something for the second time, we get to check that off our list. So we're about 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left with these squats. One leg, one arm, one leg, one arm, and then we'll set 3 minutes on our clock for that cardio. We'll change this song in about 10 seconds. Less than 10, right here. Let's go 3 more. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Relax, shake those arms, like those legs out for me. We're gonna go back to those arms. We're gonna go back to those arms, back to those angled curls, shoulders back, elbows dug into those sides. Going back to those curls, same thing we just did. Angled out, 1 minute, let's go, right here. Nice and slow. Leg, arm, and cardio, that's what we got. And after all the turkey we ate, we needed to take it back to the basics. Yeah, you did do a lot of arm curls with that turkey leg. Oh, that was a great idea. That was a great idea. That's good for sandwiches, too. I think my husband's going to be eating leftovers. I told him, I said on the Today Show, they said yesterday was the last day that the FDA says you should be able to eat leftovers, and he did not agree with me. Unless you freeze it, right. But he did not agree with me. He'll eat leftovers for a week. I'm not a leftover person. Let's do 2 more. Let's go 2 and 1. Great work. All right, set those weights down. Now, this is what this is going to look like. I'm going to put 3 minutes on my clock. I'm not going to stop my timer. We're going to switch cardio exercises every minute. Excuse me. The 3 cardio exercises we're going to do is first one's going to be high knees. Then we're going to go right into jumping jacks. And then we're going to go right into toe taps or heel digs, either one. It doesn't make any difference to me, with pushes. All right, on repeat. Take breaks as you need them. If you can get me the 3 minutes, this full 3 minutes, that's where I want you. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. We're going to start with high knees in 3, 2, and let's go right here. High knees. Now, remember, this is all about where you are with your fitness level. If you want to go faster, you can go faster. If you want those knees to go higher, you can go higher. If you need to slow it down, you can slow it down. But I want you moving those arms and legs for that full minute before I set you off to those jacks. Seated or standing are all going to look the same. Big arms, big legs. Right here, get those knees up. Come on. Let's go. Moving those arms and legs at the same time. We've got 15 seconds left here, and then I'm going to set you loose on those jacks. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Jacks right here. Watch out for Scott there, Iman. Come on, big jacks right here. You can also take them to that full jack. Whatever you're comfortable with. We got a full minute here, and then we're going to go into those pushes. Watch behind you, Linda. 30 in, 30 to go. Come on. I mean, you might have to find your seat, my guy. 20 seconds. Come on. Big arms, big legs. We still got those push-outs. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And heel and push. Heel and push. Last 60 seconds right here. Last 60 seconds. Heel and push. Heel and push. Come on, let's go right here. Big arms, big legs. 3 minutes. Here's the deal. The great part about this 3-minute block is you get 60 seconds on the other side to catch your breath. So stick with me. Come on, right here. Coming for me, Fozzie. You're coming for me. 30 seconds. Come on. Come on, right here. You guys get a break after this. Earn it. Let's go. We got 15 seconds left. Come on. All right, everybody said, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and find your seat. Go ahead and find your seat. Go ahead. Don't sit. I mean, if you want to, you can. We got 60 seconds to catch your breath, and then we're going to grab those weights. All right. First set in the books, I got 3 on the docket. All right. This time what we're going to do on those seated with those weights on those knees is we're going to go up and over, up and back, alternating sides on those legs, okay? All right, the rest of us grab those weights. For this particular exercise, I may have you move to the back of your chair for this, just so that we can give ourselves a little bit of balance. You got it, Fozzie? We can put those weights on your chair. All right. All right, my seated guys know what they're doing. My standing guys, if you want to go to the back of your chair, you can. We're going to go ahead and just use it for a little added stability because we're going weighted side raises. So it just looks like this. That weight stays here on that leg, and we're just going to use that leg and lift it up and right back down. We're going to lift it up and right back down, all right? That weight is just a tiny, tiny bit of added resistance. It's not going to be a huge deal, but it'll be enough to just give us a little bit of a difference. All right, so let's go 45 seconds on each side, all right? So shoulders back, weighted leg raises. 1 is all you need. Let's go right here. Now, a couple things to think about. We're going to keep those legs nice and straight. If you can, flex that foot. Flex that foot. Let's focus on the back of that leg as we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Douglas, you're going to go up and over and up and back. Those of us standing are just going to go straight. I was just telling my seated guys what to do. 10 more seconds on this side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's go 2 more. 2 and 1. Raise your hand if you felt that in the leg that you were stabilizing on. I almost felt that more in that leg than I did the other. All right, switch to the other side now. Same thing. That weight goes on the same side as that leg. And we're just lifting and lowering 45 seconds. If you're ready, let's go. Lift and lower. Again, that weight just gives a little bit of added resistance. Stand up nice and tall for me. Keep lifting. Lift and lower. We got 15 seconds left. Let's go 3 more. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Grab 2 weights. 2 weights. We're going back to those arms. We're going to do alternating front raises. So now your palms are facing in. Those arms stay straight. We're just going to lift and lower. Alternating sides. 1 minute of work. Let's go right here. Lift and lower. Just lift and lower. Trying to keep those arms as straight as we can. You only have to take that weight to shoulder height. Side effects to come. Oh, goodness gracious. Sound effects to come. All right. Keeping me on my toes. Nice and slow. No swinging allowed. We're keeping it nice and controlled. 20 seconds left here, then we're going to go right back to those legs we just did. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. You only need one weight. We're going to go back to those legs. That weight's just giving us a little added resistance. My seated guys, you're going up and over, up and back. All right, stand up nice and tall. 45 seconds, and let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, yep. Obviously, the higher you go, the more challenging it is, right? Less than 15. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Other leg. Other leg. This will be our last 45 seconds of these leg raises. Stand up nice and tall for me. 45 seconds of work, and let's go. Lift and lower. Again, that weight's just giving you a tiny little bit more resistance. Don't need any added resistance? Over halfway. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Last 15 right here. It's getting a little bit of leg work, a little bit of arm work, and then working that heart. That's all we got today. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Grab both those weights. We're going back to those front raises. Back to those alternating front raises. So those shoulders are back. Keeping those tummies tight. Arms stay straight. No swinging allowed. Nice and controlled. 1 minute of work. Let's go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Cindy, you are so tucked back in there. I can't see you. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. There she is. Cindy was hiding from me. Nice and slow. Not coming back to these folks. We're 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. And we're going back to that 3 minutes on the clock. See how quiet we can be. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Set those weights down. All right, this is what it looks like. We're going to start this time with jacks. We'll go a minute of jacks, a minute of those push with heels, and then we'll finish with a minute of high knees. I'll go ahead and go back and put 3 minutes on the clock, and we'll be ready to go. We're going to start with those jacks. Here we go in 3, 2, and let's go. Jacks right here, 1 minute. 3 minutes on the clock. Take breaks as you need them. If you don't need them and you can power through that 3 minutes, that's where I'd love to see you. Working that heart rate, 3 minutes straight. All right, so we got jacks. We'll go right into pushes with heel digs when it's that time. You guys pick the pace. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you want to speed it up, speed it up. Big arms, big legs. 20 seconds left here. Looking good. Stick with me. Same 3 exercises. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Push and heel right here. Push and heel. Push and heel. Big arms, big legs. Dig, dig. Come on. Like I said, you can slow it down. You can speed it up. I want big arms, big legs. We'll finish with those high knees, and then we get that 60 seconds on the other side. Come on. 30 in, 30 to go on these pushes. Dig, dig, dig. Come on. Push, push, push. We had a good song for this before. Now they screwed it all up. Come on. 10 seconds left on these, and we're going into our final minute of high knees in this set. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. Come on. Last minute. You get a 60-second break on the other side. Come on. Arms and legs are moving. Let's go. Come on. Getting that heart rate up. "30 seconds left. Come on. All right, last 15. Come on. We get that 60-second break in 15. Let's go. All right, here we go. Everybody said 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Go ahead and grab a drink. You got 60 seconds to catch your breath, and then we are on our final leg and arm set. So grab a quick drink if you need it. There's waters over there if anybody needs them. All right, for our legs, seated guys and gals, we're going to do straight leg raises. So those legs are out straight, Jim Borden. That weight is on that leg, and you're just doing a straight leg raise now. All right, straight leg raise. Those of us standing, you can move to the back of your chair. We're going back to calf raises, not back to, I say that because we did them in the last class. We're going to go calf raises, one weight. So it looks like this. We're going to put that weight in the foot that's down. You'll need that chair for stability because we're just going to go up and right back down. That weight stays on that leg that's down. We're going to work the back of those legs if you're standing. You'll need that chair for added stability. All right, unless your balance is super great today. All right, so when you're ready, foot that is down, that is where your weight is. We'll go 45 seconds on each side. We're just going to go up on that tiptoe and right back down. All right, we ready? Here we go in 3, 2, and let's go. Just up and down. It's a real small range of motion. Up and down. Modification, take that weight out of it. The weight just gives us a little added resistance. Squeezing up through the back of those legs. It's only 45 seconds on each side. $15 left on this side. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Weight goes in that other hand, concentrating on that other leg. Weight goes in that arm, that leg is down on that ground, coming up on that tiptoe. Single leg calf raise, 45. Let's go. Straight leg raise for my seated people. Okay, you're fine. I'll see you next week. I'm glad you came. The what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, go give her a big squeeze for us. We'll see you next week. Bye, Cindy. 10 seconds left on this side. It's a small range of motion, but it does some serious business to the back of those legs. Let's go 2 more. 2 and 1. Great work. Grab both those weights. Grab both those weights. We're going to give those legs a little bit of a rest as we work those arms. We're going to work those triceps now. We work those biceps on those angled curls. We work those shoulders and that upper back on those raises. Now we're going to do our tricep kickback. So it looks like this. Both weights are in those hands. And all you're going to do with those feet hip width apart is you're just going to hinge forward at that waist just a little bit. Those of you at home, what it looks like is we're just going to take it back and squeeze those triceps, which is the back part of that upper arm, and then come right back down to center. All right, 1 minute of work here. Are you ready? Let's go. We're just going to take it back and then come right back to center. Squeeze it back and come back. No swinging, right? Nice and slow. Squeezing those triceps and coming right back to center. This will be our last arm exercise. We'll go through those legs and this arm one more time. Then we'll be in our final 3-minute cardio push. Squeeze those triceps back. Squeeze. All this talk of food, Carla, I'm already thinking, I was just thinking, I wonder what I'm going to have for lunch. I'm hungry. Anybody have any good lunch ideas? I'm hungry. Halfway. Sure. It's the day after, Mike. You're supposed to eat them yesterday. I could. What'd you say? Jim, you may just have called it. I may order it and go pick it up. Yeah. That sounds delicious. Oh, 2 more. 2 and 1. That sounds delightful. Shake it out. We only need 1 weight because we're going back to those legs one more time. 1 more time on those calf raises, 45 seconds on each side. So remember, the weight is in the hand of the leg that is down. Use that chair for stability. If you're seated, you're just going to give me that straight leg raise. 45 seconds, and let's go. We're just going to come up on that tiptoe and come right back down. Up on that tiptoe. So the leg that is down, that we're coming up on that tiptoe, that's the weight that's the arm that weight is in. "15 seconds left, all the way up, all the way down. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, last time on the other side. Weight in that hand, that arm, weight in that hand of the leg that is down. Up on that tiptoe and right back. Let's go. Up and down. This will be our last leg strength exercise. We'll do those triceps one more time. Are you sweating, Linda? They were talking about how this room was so cold. I'm like, it's not going to be cold for long. We warm it up real quick. Up on that tiptoe and right back down. We got 15 seconds left on this side. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Grab those weights. This will be our last weighted exercise right here. Last weighted exercise are those triceps. We have 3 minutes of that cardio, and then we'll see how much time we have left. All right. Feet hip width apart, hinged forward at that waist. We're just squeezing those triceps back. 1 minute. Let's go. Just lift back and lower, or lift back and come back to center, not lower. Keep it nice and slow, squeezing those triceps. Over halfway. Let's go 4 more. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set those weights down. Last 3 minutes on my clock here. Last 3 minutes on my clock. And we're going back. I think I may just have back to that 3 minutes on the clock. We can start with jacks. So we got jacks, high knee, or jacks. No, we'll go toe taps, high knees, and jacks. Toe taps to start, or heel digs with those push-outs. And let's go. Right here. Right here. 1 minute of work. Push and dig. Push and dig. Push and dig. Push and dig. Right here. 1 minute, then we'll go into those high knees and finish up with jacks. 3 minutes to get that heart rate up. And then we're going to have a seat to spend whatever time we have left working on the center of that body right here. Push, push, push and heel, push and heel, push and heel. You got it. Again, you guys pick the pace on this. We're over halfway done with these, going right into high knees. I'll tell you when we're ready. Keep going. Right here. Push, push, push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. Let's go. Right here. 1 minute of high knees. 1 minute of high knees, finishing off with 1 minute of jacks. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Come on. Woo! Come on. High knees right here. Like clippity clop, yeah? Yes. 30 seconds. Come on. The what? 20 seconds left on these high knees. We'll finish with a minute of jacks, and then we get to grab our drink and have a seat. 15 left. Come on. Arms and legs are moving. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and jacks. Let's go. Last minute. Come on. You got it. This is it. We get to take our quick break and finish off with probably 3 minutes of work, and we'll be out the door. Come on. Right here. Big, strong arms, strong legs. What you got left in you? Yeah. 30 seconds. Come on. 30 seconds of work. Mind over matter. Come on. Right here. Come on. All the way to the finish. I'll tell you when we're at our last 10. You ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hot dog. Grab a drink. You can set those weights underneath your chair. We do not need them anymore. We will go ahead and finish with whatever time we have left, which looks like it will probably be about 2 minutes and 15 seconds to be exact. 3 core exercises. None of them are going to be unfamiliar to you. You've seen all 3 of them. We'll start with seated crunches. We will go into knee raises and finish off with bicycle crunches. 45 seconds of each. I'll put 2 minutes and 15 seconds on my clock. That'll take us right up to the very end where we'll stretch it out. We've made it this far. Edge of your seat in order for this to be the most efficient way to spend our time. Feet right underneath those knees, hands on those chests. We're going to take it back with those feet on the ground. Tap the back of that chair and use those tight tummies to pull ourselves right back up. You ready? Let's go. All the way back and up. All the way back and up. Keep those tummies nice and tight for me. It's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds of work. We've done longer than that today, several times. All the way back, all the way up. 10 more seconds of this, and then we're going to do those double or single knee raises. For 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You can do both legs, or you can do one leg at a time. 45 seconds of work. We'll finish off with 45 seconds of those bicycle crunches. This is it. We get to stretch it out after this. Lift and lower. Fight that gravity on the way down. Control it up, control it down. Here we go. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Tickle those earlobes. Let's go. Last 45 right here. 45 seconds of work. Woo! Come on, all the way to the end. Let's go. Last 30. Not as big as mine. 20 seconds. Woo! If you are not warmed up yet, you are warmed up now. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up nice and tall. Stretch those tummies out. We eked every single minute out of this workout. Great work. Relax it out. Grab a drink if you want to. It's time to stretch it out. Great work. We're going to start at the top and work our way down when you're ready. Great work. We did it. Nice work. Those of you at home as well. Everybody take those left fingertips to the right side of the head. We're gently going to pull down towards that arm that's up. Nice big stretch in the back of that neck. I'm going to bust through about 4 or 5 minutes of stretching here. It's not nearly enough for you throughout the day, so get some more stretching in as the day goes on. Especially on these cold days, it's important we keep these muscles warmed up. We'll switch hands now. Put those other hands on the other side of that head. Gently pull down towards that arm that's up. Great work, great work. This is one of 3 Tuesdays that we're working out in December, so I expect perfect attendance. Relax that arm down. Give me some big neck rotations here all the way around. And go ahead and do the opposite direction. And then come back here to center. Let's roll those shoulders back as we open up that chest. Give me some big tight squeezes through those shoulder blades. For 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Let's go ahead and take those arms out right out in front of us. Go ahead and clasp them right here. Now what I want you to do, it's kind of tricky, but I want you to roll your shoulders forward and reach out. I want you to feel a nice big stretch in your upper back. Relax it out. Let's do it one more time. Clasp those fingers in front of you. Roll your shoulders forward and get a nice big stretch in that upper back. And relax it out. Outside of the leg or the arm of the chair is what we'll use to turn that body and look over that shoulder behind you. Get a stretch through the center of that body. Now I can't stop thinking about that salad, Jim. I'm going. Yes. Maybe I'll even get extra meat. Extra everything. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, let's finish on with that bottom half of our body as we extend that leg out. Tip forward, reach forward. for that toe. Stretching out the back of that leg. We'll hug that leg in nice and tight as we get some nice big ankle rotations in here. And then last one here, extend that leg out, tip forward, reach for that toe. And then we'll hug that leg in and rotate that ankle nice and big. And then we'll finish right here with those feet flat on the ground with those 2 deep breaths. Same way we started, in through that nose, as intentional as any other part of this workout. Filling up those lungs, stretching it up top. And then a nice big loud exhale out through that mouth. And then last one here, in through the nose, all the way up. Nice big stretch up. And a nice big exhale out through that mouth. And clap it out because we are done. Great work. Those of you at home, have a great day. All right.